Should I? Should I? Of course I should. Skittles, say hello. Say hello, Skittles. Say hello. Skittles is saying, why are you doing this? You're doing this to get hits. You're exploiting me. You don't like that, do you? Skittles, I'm going to exploit you. This is how we start a James Balsamo unveiling video. Skittles. Just got home from work, and you know what, folks? I still got one more building I gotta clean. Never stops when you're an essential worker during this shit show outside, but I did have some mail. You see, being the host of Python's Paradise has kind of led to some things, you know? And it's led me to get involved in some projects as well as doing interviews for my show. So, of course, anybody that's followed my channel knows this is Greg Gilbert, host of Python's Paradise. And I am the Python Hyena. And I am a co-producer on 13 Fanboy, which just got its trailer released last Friday. And I'm also an associate producer on nine James Balsamo movies. But one I'm especially proud of is It Wants Blood. Why that one? Because I appear twice in the movie, and I'm being watched on television by Eric Roberts. And so, and this film played at the Chinese Theater in Los Angeles. So I was seen on the Chinese Theater. I'm actually kind of stoked about that, you know? Hey, cool. I guess I got more than just a movie. Okay. But yeah, It Wants Blood is one of 9 James Balsamo movies I currently have my name on. And It Wants Blood, I film my scenes, I send them to James at Acid Wash Productions, and he splices them into the movie. And I just happen to have 2 scenes in It Wants Blood where I'm being watched on a television by Eric Roberts. And here it is on Blu-ray. And there's some signatures on this. We have 2 great. You know what? Give me a second. Because I do have to. I've got 4 signatures on this, and they all sign their names like doctors. And I'm not even sure whose everybody's signature is. I do have Bill Victor Aryukin, I think that's how you pronounce his name. His signature's on this. James Balsamo's signature's on this. Craig Muckler, who's been not only a guest on my show, but he's got the record of being 4 hours and 8 minutes of an interview. He was, of course, in Microwave Massacre. Well, he signed this, and so has Brink Stevens of Slumber Party Massacre. So I've got those signatures all on here, and I can't even tell which is which. I do know I can tell if somebody put To Greg, and I don't know who wrote what. I think I know where Craig Muckler's name is, I think. So they say they sign like doctors, so we got a lot of doctors. I don't think I'd want James Balsamo or Craig Muckler, for that matter, operating on me. Brink Stevens, I might allow an opportunity. But we got special features back here. Oh, come on, James, do a commentary track. Oh, well. So, yeah, I'm part of this. Sean Doucette is in this. Um, Amy Lita Dumas, the wrestler. Steve Royle's back. And, of course, Eric Roberts, among others. Troy Froman. We got a lot of people in this. So, It Wants Blood on Blu-ray. And got a little pin with this. Yes. It's one of the creatures that was made by Joe Castro, who's been a guest on the show a couple times. He made this creature. Yes, It Wants Blood. Of course, they did a signing at Dark Delicacies in Los Angeles, and I messaged James and said I'd like to get a Blu-ray signed, and asked who was all going to be there. James was there, so was Bill Victor and Craig Muckler and Brink Stevens. So I got all their names on this. I can't tell where each one of them are because they all sign like doctors. So maybe they all can practice and help us get over COVID. They can work on the COVID patients. Dr. Balsamo, yeah. But yeah, got a little pin with it. But out of the 9 films I worked on with James Balsamo in terms of my cameos, and I'm an associate producer on this as well, this is kind of the one I was most looking forward to because I'm spotted in it twice, and I'm being watched again on television by Eric Roberts. How could I not love that? So, It Wants Blood played at the Chinese theater, so I was seen in a sold-out crowd at that theater. It's bizarre, and I wasn't even there. But nice to be part of it. And I've done quite a few interviews. James has been a guest 3 times. Yeah, check out It Wants Blood. I've only seen the rough cut of this. When this was originally made, I saw it with this creature in it. Since I've seen it, another creature got added by Joe Castro, and Lita got added and other things. So this is going to be considerably different since I've seen it. And of course, fellow 13 fanboy co-star Troy Elke is involved in this as well, and he's always a scene stealer. So yeah. So It Wants Blood, folks. Go on Acid Bath Productions. Order It Wants Blood from James Balsamo. I'm pretty sure he'll send you a signed copy of this movie. Who wouldn't want to own this? With me being watched on television, as if as if Eric Roberts had anything better to do than watch me. Obviously he was having a slow day that day. Hey, I'm kind of happy with it. So, hey, this is Python signing out. It Wants Blood, folks. Got a little pen. Yes, look at that creature. And we have It Wants Blood. I'll put the pen up here one more time. It Wants Blood, folks. It Wants Blood.